This is Family Farm for Windows, Linux and macOS, made by the indie developer Hammerware and published by Iceberg Interactive. As you should have gathered by now, it's a farming simulator. It's not just a fancy version of Farmville though, where you only need to click a cow to make some money. Here you'll need more strategy to make it as a successful farmer. Once you're set, it'll even take 2 clicks and some time to make some cash from a cow. Every game year you'll need to work the farm to secure an income. These people need to eat too, you know. Each season has different work to do, like planting seeds in spring and harvesting in the summer. What there is to do during autumn and winter is left entirely up to your own imagination, as these seasons are not present in the game. The work itself is easy enough to handle. The game plays a lot like a time management game, you know, like Diner Dash. Only with some more strategy and micromanagement involved, so that it actually kind of resembles a strategy game where the enemy is time itself. To get stuff done, you simply click on a family member and then click on the task you want him or her to do. All workers have different stats and skills, which makes certain people better suited for certain jobs. As family members use their skills, they can also improve them. You can also hire workers to help out, but these do cost money of course, and these won't improve their skills. Your concern is not only the farm itself though, as you'll need to keep your workers happy and well fed too. This means that you can decorate the farm to boost morale, and you will need to prepare a lunch each season, which is played like a day which lasts about 50 minutes or so. Once lunch is ready, you'll need to get everyone to it. When you have 10 or more workers, this can be quite tedious. There are no options to select multiple workers, and these guys do nothing without you directing it. Some AI would have been nice, but all they do out of their own free will is taking a break when they're tired. Further frustrations arise from the fact that it's sometimes hard to click on things. The game can be very picky on where you should click, and sometimes the object is obstructed by a text balloon for example, so you can't click on it at all. In a game where you fight time, this can be very annoying. It also doesn't help that you cannot zoom out to a total view of the farm, so you'll constantly have to drag the camera around to keep an eye on everyone. Looking past these occasional frustrations, the game does actually play well and the interface is extremely easy to use, which makes it easy for pretty much everyone to play. The game also does a great job with providing tutorials on how everything works, although they could have used a proofreader for those and the manual for that matter. The game offers you 10 stories to play through. The term story is a bit misused here though, as you will never find any actual narrative. In each of these stories you will need to help a family achieve a goal in a set number of years. These goals can range from reaching a set amount of revenue, expanding your family, building up the house or breeding some excellent horses, just to name a few. Completing a story goal will unlock the new story. There are also optional yearly goals and special achievement goals, which are basically tougher versions of the story goals. Regardless, you will always have a challenge open to work towards, which is nice. The stories start off easy enough, but do get harder and more demanding as you move along. Some of the later stories can easily take a couple hours to complete. Luckily, the game is saved after each year, so you can always take a break. You also earn experience as you go, which helps you increase your rank, which in turn unlocks new items to use on the farm. Visually, the game looks decent. It's nothing spectacular, but the game can run on a really low-end system, which is great for games more aimed towards the casual market. Sounds are basic, but pretty fitting. From the farm animals to the birds, it's pretty much what you expect from a farm really. The occasional grunts from the workers are pretty funny though. The music is nothing special, but it doesn't play enough to get annoying. What the game lacks though is character. There is nothing to really attach you to the family members or care for them at all. They're all just lifeless drones who do your bidding. I wasn't expecting anything as grand as say a Harvest Moon game, but for a game that uses the term story, I did expect a bit more in that department. It's clear that this is not for the hardcore gamer out there. However, as a casual game, it is quite intriguing and I've got to admit that I got pretty hooked on it, at least while it lasted. Even though some of the stories take quite long, none should pose a big challenge and you should be done pretty quickly. There's also no option like an endless mode. There are however custom scenarios soon, which will greatly help replayability. Family Farm offers a fun game to spend some time on for casual gamers. This might also make a decent time waster for other gamers out there, waiting to harvest the next big release. Just don't expect a big fleshed out story mode.